And as I said, it's not about investing in startups. It's not about investing in businesses. It's about investing in people. That's Ideaspace's why. When things are difficult, I always say it's because we're investing in people. That's Ideaspace's why. Hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you. It's my first time in a virtual summit, so pardon my nervousness. I'm usually used to speaking to people right in front of me, so it's a new thing to speak to a camera. And I'm just imagining all the thousands of you out there, wannabe entrepreneurs, already entrepreneurs. So today I'm going to share with you what I have learned through my work at Ideaspace and the learnings that we've had in the 8 years of helping entrepreneurs. And the more I work with entrepreneurs, the more I know that I don't know. So the more you realize, the more things, as Aristotle said, the more you know, you realize that you don't know. So I'm sharing you today just the things that I have learned and the things that are not from the books, things I have kept in my heart and insights that I've learned through the years. Before I start, I'd like to just plug and to let you know what Ideaspace is like and what we do. Ideaspace is an accelerator for tech startups or tech-enabled startups. So any company that's using tech, that's what we do. An accelerator is our job is to move you to the next level. So if you're at idea stage, we push you to be, we help you to have a prototype. And let's say if you already have a prototype, you have a few customers, we try to help you set up to become a larger company. And if you already have quite a number of customers, we hope to set you up for growth. We help technopreneurs. In essence, we help technopreneurs turn their ideas to reality. Tech startups are different, they're different from brick and mortar businesses. Most of the time, brick and mortar businesses have proven business models, but tech startups, because they are new and they're innovative, sometimes, and most of the time, they don't have a proven business model. Therefore, an accelerator like Ideaspace is needed to help them get things going and gain initial traction. So enough about Ideaspace. I want to share with you the learnings that I've had in the last 7 years. So we will cover the lessons I learned and that in essence, it's not really about investing in innovation, product, or business model. It's really about investing in people. So, and in the end, I'd like you to take steps towards becoming a technopreneur now. There is no better time than today for Filipinos or Filipinos who are no longer Filipinos. Maybe you're out there in the Middle East or in Europe. No better time for you to become a technopreneur but today. The world is going through a digital tsunami and the opportunities are so immense out there. I'll maybe move faster on my background and outline and go straight to the things I've learned in the last 7 years in Ideaspace. Lesson number 1, the dots, they will all connect. There is always a reason why you've made those bad decisions. There's a reason why you went to a party and you didn't make the friends at that party. There's a reason why you wore the wrong dress. There's a reason why you went bankrupt in a business. There's a reason why you were successful. There was a reason why you started a marriage and you were so in love in the beginning, but only after a few years you were bitter and angry. So there's a reason for everything that happens in life, because the dots will just connect. All of it is connected to what you are today. What you want to do is connected to what you have gone through in the past. And it's really, why do I say this for entrepreneurs? Because, you know, lesson number 2 is about why. Why you're doing this. It's got to be more than money. It's got to have a reason for you to do something. It's, you know why? Because when things are going wrong, sometimes you're earning so much money, and then you've got the greatest team in the world you could have. But then if you're not happy, you will have to look at your why. Why am I doing this? Am I really making it a better world? Why am I not happy? You have to go back to your why. When you're having problems with your people, you also have to ask yourself, why? So you knowing your why should be clear. Why you're having problems with your people, maybe because your why wasn't clear. You hired people who were not really congruent to your values. So knowing why is very important. And in an entrepreneur's journey, when things are not going their way, it is the why that gives them the energy. You're doing this because you want to solve that problem you felt, the problem you saw other people experience, and you really want to solve it. Sometimes you have no more money. Sometimes it's so hard to find that customer, but if you know your why, you keep going. That's a lesson I've learned with working with over 400 entrepreneurs in the last 8 years of Ideaspace. And as I said, you know, it's not about investing in startups. It's not about investing in businesses. It's about investing in people. That's Ideaspace's why. When things are difficult, I always say it's because we're investing in people. That's Ideaspace's why. Lesson number 3, go all the way. No halfway. It doesn't work. On my way here, my sister, who is a general manager for a call center, is also at the same time an entrepreneur. She has a rubber plantation in Palawan, and she grows rubber and supplies one of the biggest suppliers here. And she's saying, my problem is working capital, and if only I can find another buyer for my rubber, I'd probably be in better situation because I would have a choice on buyers to offer my rubber to. But then, I'm busy, and I said, you really have to go full time, because talagang you just have to accept these problems when you're just doing half time. But if you're full time, you go all the way. You will push yourself to keep going, and you will know if it works, if it doesn't work. You have faster, you have more opportunities to iterate rather than doing things half time or halfway. Go all the way, guys. If you're thinking of a business, go all the way. But also remember that there are risks when you go all the way. Make sure you have prepared yourself for maybe 2 years of no income. Therefore, you should have some savings for yourself to keep yourself going. Your savings is different from the money you would need as capital for your business. So that's another source of money, resource that you need to prepare for. So go all in, no halfway. Lesson number 4, believe. Believe, believe, believe. Believe this is going to work. Believe this is going to It is going to get better. My idol, Jessica Livingston, which probably most of you don't recognize or don't know, she's one of the founders of Y Combinator, one of the best, and I think the very best accelerator in the world. They accelerated Airbnb, a lot of other, sorry, but it's only Airbnb that comes like popping out of my head. She said that every startup is broken in some way. You know, every business, new business, it's broken in some way. A product doesn't work, it's broken in a little way. Some teams are not working, it's broken in some way. The founders themselves, you're not perfect, you're broken in some way. So I think, you know, it isn't the knowledge or the awareness that things are not working that keeps you going to try to search for excellence or push yourselves to become better. It isn't so much that, it's partly that, but I think even deeper, the energy that an entrepreneur has comes from belief. No amount of money, no amount of intelligence can push and make you reach that point of excellence than one of the most important resources is belief. Belief that you're going to get better. Because as you iterate, it's belief that your next iteration is going to get better.